What's good with y'all boys? In today's video, I'm finna give a slight little reaction to Zay's 1v1 scout report. I'm not gonna lie, I just saw Zay play in person, and from what I saw, he probably number one, bro. I ain't like I gotta put all the biasness, all the little glaze away. He might be number one. I honestly think he could beat Nas. He already did beat Nas, and Nas is a lot better now. But like, I don't know. It would definitely be a good matchup. But Zay ain't lost. He's going against everybody. He's not ducking no smoke. So.
You know what? I'm gonna go play help side.
Again and again and again and again.
I think it's close. I don't think it's close.
So we're playing to try to wipe out everybody. They be like, all right, if you feel like,
That's my plan.
respect.
You're looking at the number one player on YouTube.
This is Zay. From LA Fitness role players to overseas pros.
From LA Fitness role players.
This
Who's
is Zay. From
No, Ja is not no LA Fitness role player. Bro, people don't know Ja is like that. Now, the disrespect is crazy. This dude is actually kind of like he's nice.
Fitness role players
That's
to
disrespect.
overseas pros. Almost everyone agrees that Zay is the current top dog in the YouTube one-on-one scene. After averaging almost 20 a game at the D1 level, he is now the player to beat on both Ball is Life and the Next Chapter. But what's the blueprint behind Zay's success? In this video, I will be analyzing the strengths and weaknesses in Zay's one-on-one game with the goal of
I need to see
helping out
his
next
weaknesses.
opponent. If he pays
He's
attention,
probably gonna talk about
he can
3-point
avoid
shooting, but
ending
I
up
swear
like
this dude
guy.
don't miss. Very good. What I will say, and this separates him a lot, his body control. I don't know if you see, he's very, very fluid, and you can tell he has like a strong core because he's able to twist and still stay on balance. You know what I mean? That's just my thought and perspective on why he's very successful.
I've seen before. I go as far to say that he's the best finisher on YouTube.
Best finisher on YouTube. Is this true? Nah, definitely is. He got the best touch for sure. Yeah, bro. If we're being for real, he probably has the best. Like around the basket, he's the best.
He treats ones like a layup drill. He's gonna get downhill from the jump, and if he finds success, he's not gonna stop. Against Day Day, who I've covered before and is a pretty decent defender, Zay went up 16-0 at halftime, and it wasn't like he was hitting a bunch of threes. He practically had all layups.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
This is a
gosh.
display of skill like no other.
One thing that stands out is how quickly Zay drives off the catch.
Oh my god. Like that shit is so. I would be so annoyed to play against. Cause look, right here, when he goes right here, it's not that you have to foul, but you wall up and you kind of push away. Then he just floaters away.
Zay drives off the
Like
catch.
that's literally
I found like
him,
20
and it's a
possessions
foul
where
and a
he
make
drove
every
within
time. Cause
1
it's
second
bruh.
of getting the ball.
I ain't gonna lie, I would start taking charges in 1v1s, bro. That's the goal I would start doing against this dude. I would wall up. Hey, Ewan.
Cam, who will dribble around for 30 seconds before checking up a step back. His efficient playstyle makes it hard for even great shooters to keep up. In his game versus Nesco, Nesco actually made some very impressive shots, but he stood no chance against Zay because for every tough mid-range fadeaway Nesco hit,
Damn, that's
Zay was
disgusting.
getting easy layups. He's simply relentless when attacking the basket. Zay is at his best when he's driving right. His signature move is a strong-handed layup/hook shot he does while barreling into his defender. To perform the move, he drives as hard as possible to the right.
I wonder how you guard this. Cause if you get too in front, he could just like do that little pull around shit and go for a floater with his left hand. That's what he normally does. So right here, when you get right here, you can't even wall up because he's gonna bump into you and then fade away bow. He's gonna hit that because his touch is immaculate. So it's like, not to say that this dude is unguardable, but realistically the best chance you have is just to not let him get down here. So right here, this is my mindset going into it. Even though I'm small, I would still try to be, as soon as he catches the ball, I'm on my defensive squatting position so I can wall up in front. Then I have to, the one thing that Zay doesn't do the best at is change of direction. He goes in one direction and kills. So as soon as I wall up, he gets right here, then he has to go, then I can Then you use my quick feet. Yo, feel me? That's my type of defense, boy. I do this. Zay, we might have to run it once.
He then throws his
I might
body
have to
into
lock
his
this
defender,
be the first
using
person
it
to
as a
lock Zay
shield
up.
to prevent the defender
Nah,
from
that's
blocking.
low-key disgusting, though. Like, what the
Throws his body
fuck is
into his
this
defender,
shot?
using
And just launches that shit up and makes it. Like,
as a shield
you can't
to
even
prevent
do
the
much,
defender
bro.
from blocking the shot.
Except for what I told you to do. Oh my gosh.
The remarkable thing about this move is that he goes off of the wrong foot, his right foot, to throw off the timing of his defender even more. The degree of difficulty on this layup is pretty high, so he must have practiced this move a ton to get it in his bag.
Like, bro.
One thing you must know about Zay is that he never
And then, yes, he can go right there and then spin move to his left hand. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Zay is probably number one, bro.
uses his left hand.
Like,
Instead,
I
when he
just think
drives left,
he has the bag that is unguardable because of his counters. Now, somebody like Nas, because I feel like Nas is the only person on his level. Not even Rob. Actually, now Rob could definitely. No. Let me not say that. Not even Glaze, but Rob, like, low-key might be the Zay stopper. On YouTube, especially in, like, the 5 on or the 2v2, 3v3 setting, he do be locking up. But what I will say is somebody like Nas uses his counters, but he doesn't really, like, when he uses his counters, he still has to do something right after. Like let's say, because his counter is right here, then he jabs right, step backs, he's going to hit that. If he doesn't want to hit that, he'll swing. But that doesn't mean that he's still, like, you know what I mean? That doesn't mean that he's still, like, I don't know. It's not like a finisher type move. No diddy, none of that. Pause. But Zay is like, he's like a finisher. Like, he just punishes you off of his, like, 1-2 moves. So I feel like the person to beat Rob would be like an immaculate 3-point shooter. Just so, because threes are more than two, so an immaculate 3-point shooter and somebody that can lock down on defense. And honestly, that's somebody more of like a Rob. I feel like Rob might have a better time even than Nas. I don't know.
typically go for a tough
Not to say
fake,
that Rob is a better player than Nas, but I feel like he would have a better time at guarding him
try to
than
get his
Nas.
opponent to bite.
And also, like,
If they
beating
do
him
jump,
just because
he
threes
has
are
an
more than
easy
twos.
layup at the basket. Alternatively, Zay also likes.
But
to
we
spin
can't forget, Nas only lost by like 1 or 2 points when they did 1v1. So, like, let's be for real now.
back to his
I'm not
right
saying.
hand after driving left. I would break my ankle if I tried to spin this fast, but Zay has great footwork and is able to stay on balance. But again, the moral of the story is if Zay drives left, he's probably not going to go straight up. So you should try to stay down on the side.
You cannot have turnovers trying to win this.
Zay
More of the story, when he drives straight left, he probably isn't going to go with left. He's probably going to use a counter. I
second
like it.
go-to move is a crafty floater he uses once
Bro,
he
his
gets
floater,
outside
like, it's just like, around, look, from this area, is damn near like the floater is immaculate, bro. I've never seen some shit with a floater like that. No dicky. I'm dicking a little too much. But it's like facts. Motherfuckers is floatering for damn near no reason up here.
Alright, it's a perfect counter to his usual aggressive drives, allowing him to
And
score
he's kinda
before defenders
slow
can even
sometimes
foul.
with it.
This is a great
It's his change of
move, and I
pace
think
sometimes.
Players like Nas and Rob could really benefit.
That's what he has. He has more change of pace than change of direction. Change of direction is more of a Nas thing. He has good change of direction, just not as good as pace. But like Zay is somebody that can rip through, or he can punch really hard and shoot that three.
adding it to their
If
bag.
that makes sense.
Zay is obviously hard to guard, but there are some holes in this game you could try to poke at. To begin, Zay wants to drive right, so it's smart to try to force him to go left instead. He's hesitant to use his left hand at the rim, and he'll try to eventually get back to his right, even when it's not there. Watch here how Tay shades him left, encouraging him to take the left drive. Because Zay refuses to use his left, Tay now has the positioning to come up with a nice block.
Good block.
Here again, Tay shades him left, and instead of taking the drive, Zay still tries to spin back right to no avail. By forcing Zay left and staying down on the initial pump fake, Tay was able to find some success on the defensive end.
Like, that shit is, I would be so fucking pissed if he made some bullshit like this. People, what he just did, and he do be making shit like this. Fucking, and this shit just goes in. Fuck. Like, you see how pissed ISO Tay is?
Finally, one last weakness that
It's not, no, maybe, alright, his triple threat 3 is the best, like, it's one of the best on YouTube. I'm trying to fucking tell y'all. I will say his craftiness 3, like doing some dumb shit and then trying to get to a 3, then it's not even like, it's really not even that good at all. But his triple threat 3, fucking bow, hello. Like, come on now.
Zay's release is slow, his form is ugly, and he simply doesn't seem that comfortable shooting threes. If you don't believe me, look at the numbers. Zay shot less than 20% from 3 in college, so he definitely isn't some knockdown shooter. However, because Zay is so effective at driving to the rim, his defenders give him wide open looks at 3, and even relatively bad shooters can make open 3s from time
Exactly.
to time, especially after making a couple of layups. So while Zay's jumper is a weakness, it's not weak enough to just leave him open and hope for the best. Overall, I have Zay ranked in tier 1 of my one-on-one tier list, right next to Nas and Rob. With wins against Nas, Nesco, Tay, and Fombi, Zay has already proven himself in the YouTube one-on-one scene. Sure, his game isn't that flashy, his handle isn't that crazy, and his jumper might even be broken, but good luck trying to stop Zay from getting to the rim. The only guys left on my tier list that I even think have a chance at beating him are Rob, Moon, and Ty. But even then,
Rob, Noon, and Ty? Nah. Ty maybe, but like Moon, nah.
I'd probably have Zay as the favorite. But as always, these are just my thoughts. So
Hey man, I like those shots though. Great analogies. You know, I was getting into my coaching bag. My bad, y'all. It was probably a little longer of a video, but y'all make sure to stay tuned for more reactions. I'm about to start trying to. Damn, I don't know why this is up like that. I'm gonna try to start streaming more consistently and stuff. Y'all make sure to stay safe, man. Safety, and I'm out, man. Shout out Zay though. Shout out Zay for the video. You probably gonna click on the reaction, man. So run my one sometimes, bro. I'll be trying to get in the lab for real. So you know, I need somebody to go against, especially a bigger guard. So. Hey man, I'm never gonna duck on 1v1, so let me know it. Shit, I'm out, man.
I'm working that motherfucking back. I'm trying to leave this street shit long, but I kinda like working that motherfucking gun.